So you start with rope, and I already did one, so it looks like that when you are done. So you need super long piece of thread. It should be longer than your arm is, and you thread a little needle. Thimbles are good. I don't have a thimble. And so you start with, you figure out how long you want, how far down the rope you want it to be. And you take the non-needle end and you kind of lay it across the rope so it's parallel like that. And you just lay it on the rope and you go to the top part and you put your thumb down and you start wrapping it around as, like, you want it tight, but you don't want to like snap your thread. And just wrap it around a bunch of times. The point of this is so that it's tighter than the ends won't slide off. So once you have about that much left, you want to go down to the bottom and push it all the way through the rope, which is when a thimble would come in handy, so then you don't stab yourself. Okay. So you end up kind of, it's halfway through the rope. So it's at the bottom part. And then you go to the other side, so you just go vertical, so it's wrapping around itself. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a little, it goes across there now, so it's tightening around itself. And you just go around it again. So it's like a full circle. And you can do that as many times as you want. 2 is usually sufficient, so it goes around in 2 little loops. But if you have like a bunch of length, you can do it more times, and it'll stay better. Then when you're done that, you want to go kind of halfway between where the 2 loops were. You went across, so you want to go the other way. So it's like 90 degrees from where you started and go around the other direction. And you can go around as many times as you want, but you want to end so you're sticking at the bottom, like so. So you're at the bottom of the loop. And then you want to basically stick it through the top and push it all the way down so it comes out the bottom. You're just burying the end of the rope so it doesn't, or the end of the thread so it doesn't come out. And that way you don't have to tie a knot or anything in it, anything complicated. And just, it'll stay in for, like, I've done one like 3 years ago and it still hasn't come out. And I like using rope, so I've used it a lot. So right now it's coming down here. Now this rope has like a core in it, so it's much more difficult to whip than normal rope. Like your standard rope will be much easier to get through. And then it's just down here. And then you just either take your scissors or just break the end off. That end just stays down there, and then you're done. So that won't come off because it's gone around so many times. It's gone through the rope. And even with like twisted rope rather than braided, it still shouldn't come off because you went both directions. So that will stay for years and years. Probably your rope will get all gross and you'll need new stuff, or you'll decide you want more before that'll come off. So, good 10. Yay.